Hello there, I hope that this message finds you well. This video lesson is intended to explain how to analyze a short story and explain how Hudson's thoughts about the roller coaster help to accelerate the plot. So if you have not done so already, go ahead and write this learning objective down in your agenda book. Today's scholars will analyze a short story and explain how Hudson's thoughts about the roller coaster help to accelerate the plot. So if you remember from our previous class, we reviewed the elements of plot. Whether with me or individually, you guys reviewed the elements of plot. You were able to plot the exposition, rise in action, climax, fall in action, and resolution. If you guys remember, we did exposition, rise in action, climax, fall in action, and resolution to explain the 5 elements of plot. Now we're going to take our knowledge of plot and then be able to explain how Hudson's change of feelings helps to accelerate the plot. So what does this word mean? What does accelerate mean? I'm going to make it bold and underline it. When you are accelerating something, you make it go faster. You are helping, if you're driving a car, you're accelerating, you're helping it to move along the street. So how does Hudson's change of feelings help to move the story faster, move it along, and keep it going? If you have ever driven a go-kart or golf cart, if you take your foot off the pedal, off the accelerator, your car either will slow down or it will stop completely if you're on a golf cart. So, how does Hudson's change of feelings help to accelerate the plot? How does it help it move faster, move it along, or keep the story going? Go ahead and draw a 3-column note chart in your journal. Or if you have Google Docs open or Google Slides, just make sure that you have 3 columns for before, during, and after. We're going to analyze how Hudson feels before he gets on the roller coaster, while riding the roller coaster, and then after. I'm sure you can assume what after means, after he gets off. So how does Hudson feel before the roller coaster? How does he feel while riding the roller coaster? And how does he feel once he gets off the roller coaster? Since it is a video lesson, I'm going to fill in these columns for you, and then we're going to have a deep conversation once you guys finish your 3-column notes. So everything that I'm typing, you guys should also be doing on your journal, your Google Docs, or Google Slides. So before I even attempt to complete this 3-column note, I'm going to go back and read the text. If you have the gist, you remember the text, you don't have to go back to read, but I would advise you, especially if you miss class, I'd advise you to go access the Common Lit link, read the roller coaster, and then come back to this video to get the 3-column notes. So before Hudson gets on the roller coaster, he feels fear. Let's see if I can add some bullet points. Keep it more organized. We are Avid Campus. We're all about organization. Just want to make sure that my points look organized and clean. So he feels fear. He also feels some excitement. And I do want to make sure I'm typing using capital letters. So he feels some excitement. He thinks the trip might be fun. Tasha, his friend's sister, is a chaperone. Tasha was a chaperone. So I can use one word, but I also can use a sentence if I like to. Tasha was a chaperone on the, okay, I should say, since this is before, Tasha would be a chaperone for their field trip. She's cool and fun because she's 19. Who's not cool and fun at 19? Before getting on the roller coaster, he is sweaty. So he has sweaty palms. He's nervous. Stomach felt tight. Again, everything I'm typing, you should also be typing or writing. Move it up. So we have more space. He also felt terrified. He is terrified to get on this ride. But he's trying to play it cool because he doesn't want his friends to know that he is really scared. He is terrified. Once he got up to the ride, about to get on and sit down with his friends, he said he couldn't move. While he's on the ride, again, everything in the before column you guys should have either written down or typed in Google Docs or Google Slides. During, he's on this twister. He is still terrified. And my bullet point again. He is. His heart was racing. What does it mean if your heart is racing? His adrenaline is up. He's probably scared. Really scared. He panicked. So he's in a panic. He felt sick. But there is a point where it shifts in the text. It shifts. His mood shifts. His feelings shift. And it said his feet were above his head. Why is his feet above his head? Because he is on this twister and he's going in circles. So his feet were above his head. How do you think he felt during that time? There's also a point where he said he felt weightless. It seems as though the ride was pretty windy because of all the twists and turns. That may have helped aid in his feeling of weightlessness. During the ride, his friend's sister, Tasha, gives him a thumbs up. Again, make sure you're writing or typing everything that's in the before and during columns. Now I'm going to shift to the after. After he gets off the roller coaster, how does he feel? Remember, I'm tracking his feelings over time to see how that helps to accelerate or keep the plot going. After the ride, Hudson is smiling. He took a picture. Him taking a picture kind of indicates that he is happy. I don't think anyone, unless you're forced to take a picture, I don't think anyone who takes a picture is like, I'm mad I'm taking a picture. Unless you're my 3-year-old. Took a picture. I know this is important because he took a picture and he put this picture in his locker the next year. All right. I think he felt relief. He finally conquered his fear. He probably felt elated, another word for happy, relieved. And he may have felt relaxed now that he's off of the ride. Okay, remember, if you don't have these already, make sure that you have your 3-column notes, 1, 2, 3, before, during, and after, and that you have everything that I have typed here, either written down in your journal, or you may also type it on Google Docs or Google Slides. This is part 1 of your video lesson. Make sure that you access the next video for the next portion of your video lesson. You may pause the video at any time in order to go back and to add these items to your 3-column notes. Again, this is a brief image of what you should have on your 3-column notes. You have the before, the during, and after column. The before column is before he actually gets on the roller coaster. During is while he's riding the roller coaster. And then after, once he gets off, how does he feel? So I can tell that Hudson feelings do change before he gets on the roller coaster, while he's on it, and then even afterwards. We're going to talk about how these feelings changing helps to move the plot along.